Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. Today is Tuesday, May 12th, 2020. We are currently in our 9th week of this isolate in place, safer at home COVID-19 mess that the whole world's going through. Here in Jacksonville, Florida, it's 4:45 in the afternoon. It is 74 degrees Fahrenheit outside. That's a little chilly for May here in Florida. 73 degrees Fahrenheit inside, which would be 23 degrees Celsius on both. Okay. Anyway, so what brings us here today? I was looking for I'm looking for my oxygen wrench, and I went and pulled this out of the center console of the Brett buggy. I don't think it's in here. I think it's actually in my first aid kit. I want to pull that out. But let's. I thought, you know what? Let's go inside and I'll do a video and review what's in here, because I really don't remember. And it's been a while. I know I did a video on this some time ago, but this is mostly small tools that come in handy when I'm out and about. Whether it's, you know, setting up to cook, or setting up a camp, or just kicking back and reading a book, reading a tablet, or watching YouTube, or whatever, you know, at a park. So. Oh, excuse me. Let's I'll bring you all down here. In this front compartment, we have a clamp, C-clamp. What is this? 2-inch, 3-inch C-clamp. Here is a smaller one. I can't read what that says. Maybe 2-inch. Anyway, these come in handy for attaching tarps to the top of the Brat buggy, or just give me attachment points to railings and stuff like that. There's a couple of small pressure clamps that do pretty much the same thing. Help me set up a windbreak or whatever when I'm cooking. And then some paracord. I don't know how much is there. I'd guesstimate 10 feet. So that's enough in that one. This was laying on the top. I closed it back up again. This is a bungee for attaching a tarp or securing a load or whatever. But we'll start here at the top. And this is a sewing kit. Just basic sewing kit, needles and buttons and pins and cord or sewing thread, different types, different strengths. This is actually a very heavy duty thread for sewing military leather gear. This is a homemade razor knife, key fob, and a razor blade. I got this got the idea off of a channel here on YouTube. I'm pretty sure I did one myself. I'll see if I can find it and link to it. This looks like a flashlight, but it's not. I use it as a semi-waterproof container, and in here I have a 2-part epoxy Do you just, you break off two pieces of the same, two different colors of the same size and knead them together. A couple of pairs of pliers. Those small ones would work for the O2 bottle, but I know I've got a wrench around somewhere. Another pair of needle nose pliers. This dog bone wrench is meant to be for bikes or whatever, but you never know. It's got a couple of nice sizes, so it can come in handy. This is a saw, homemade sheath. Sheath is just duct tape, or just Gorilla Tape, and then there is a general purpose sawzall blade, a craft stick, and some wire. Now, you can use this wire for other things like a snare or something, but basically you take and wire. There's a hole there and a hole there. You go ahead and you wire that together, and you have an impromptu saw. There's better saws. Like I said, it's an impromptu. It's just in case. And you're not going to saw down a tree, but if you want to cut halfway through a branch before you break it or something. All right. This is a small toolkit. I've got a Ranger band, a little bit of Gorilla Tape, some razor blades. In here, there's a couple of cotton balls. They can be used to start a fire or whatever, but they're mainly to keep this thing from rattling. There are screwdriver bits, a couple of these little push pins, and this little screwdriver extension. I actually got this at Harbor Freight, I believe, and cut that end off. I usually have a small cap that works as a handle, but it's not in there. Pair of locking pliers, small locking needle nose pliers. And then last would be this bag here. So let's see what's in this one. You open it up, there's a cigarette lighter. It's got some more of this thin wire. It could be used for a snare if you needed to. There's I think there's some fish hooks under this tape, some more tape, and a couple of craft knives. Some people would call them X-Acto, but it's not name brand. There is a mini Sharpie, a little multi-tool. This is the handle for the screwdrivers, and it's ratcheting. Gives you a nice handle on it. Small flashlight. I like these small flashlights. This one may be. It's called a Mini A1. Let's see now. Coming down in here, we have some copper wire. It's not as thick as this, this is house electrical wire. I'm not sure what this is from. Could even be, no, I was thinking maybe it was MIG wire, but MIG wire isn't copper. Anyway, this is a little too thick to use for snares, but I like using this field expedient to repair like a knife sheath or other leather material. You don't need a needle, you don't need thread. You just go right through the holes that were there, and where you punch little holes and use it. So that's the main thing on that. And I don't know how much is there. Probably 6 or 7 feet, maybe a little more, maybe a little bit less. This is a sinew, fake sinew, more or less like a waxed thread. Maybe it is a waxed thread. But again, fixing gear. This could be used, to secure a couple poles together. It could be used as a snare. It could be used for fishing. Whatever. This is just a small extension for. Oops, there it is. This is also a wrench. And I know you look at it, you say, what do you mean that's a wrench? Well, you put your bolt or whatever in between there. Tighten that down. And it gives you leverage. It's not going to break, you're not going to fix a motor with this, but it could help in some situations. And, it's a little extension handle for that. I could probably, again, use that on my oxygen bottle. But I know I have a wrench somewhere. I got to find it. This is a floral wire. This could be used for a snare. This is about the right size. And it's green, so it should blend in a little bit. And I don't know how much is there. Again, 10 feet, 12 feet, something like that. A couple of mini razor blades. Another improvised razor blade knife. It's more a safer way to carry the razor than anything else, but it does work. It will keep your hand out of the way. And it's just a piece of drink can folded over to fit the blade. The handle for the craft blades that are on the lighter, wherever I put that. This is a nut pick that I cut down. Just a good little pick for all kinds of different uses. But it could be driven into a stick to use for a spear if you're gigging for frogs or fishing with a spear. Same with this. This is just a small skewer. Several different uses. Even if it's just either one of these could be used to poke holes into gear to make new holes to sew it back together again. And last but not least would be the P38 military style can opener. And that's it. Again, this is just stuff that I carry in the brack buggy. Comes in handy occasionally. Mainly if I'm out camping or fishing out at the river, or trying to set up a cook spot or something like that. And yeah, I can do a windbreak or all kinds of different little stuff. So I guess that's about it. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If you want to check me out on Facebook or Instagram, I'll have links in the description box wherever it is on your device of choice. I also have links to similar videos, and you'll find my email and my snail mail and all that good stuff. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I'll see y'all again. Hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all.